On. I was reading the news and I saw Erie County, Pennsylvania, and a whole bunch of area up there, and you guys just got slammed with a lot of snow, and then it's basically everywhere. You got to have a great snowblower, right? And we really turn here at HSN to Snow Joe. The Joe line consists of a lot of great products that are very successful here, and we get excited when we get this one in the house. More power than ever before tonight, guys. I love this, an exclusive configuration. First off, it's cordless. Hallelujah for that. We love it. You get the handle assembly to go with it. You get a knob. Now here's what's really important. You get not one, but two 24-volt batteries, or excuse me, you get one battery and you get one charger, and they will work interchangeably. We'll talk about that in just a moment with Bobby. And you get the protective cover that comes with it as well. And beyond that, I really do love this. They give you an ice scraper with a mitt, and this really is a big deal because if you're scraping the ice off your car, you don't get ice and snow up the sleeve of your hand when you're trying to scrape it off. And so all of this is part of our exclusive bundle. Now, what are we doing tonight? We just launched this a couple hours ago, and we're $130 off the retail value. We do have 5 flex pays on this, and again, brand new for this weekend. We even reduced the shipping and handling. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, hello.
Bring on the snow.
Yes. Oh, pardon me.
We don't quite have any snow in the studio,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of snow out there. Have you seen the news reports?
It's getting cold.
It's snowing
The
everywhere.
snow is on the way. Now, obviously, we don't have any snow inside studio. We've got plenty of video footage to show you what this thing can do. But here's my question for you. Are you ready? What are you doing? Are you prepared? You know it's cold where you're at. If it's not snowing yet, you know it's on its way. It's not if, it's not when, it's if. And it's like, it's how much. That's the question I'm trying to say. Is how much snow is going to snow? This is your tool to remove that snow quickly and easily. What is this? It's a snow thrower. What is a snow thrower? It's that perfect in between old school breaking your back, shoveling and doing the old heave-ho snow, and a big, heavy, bulky, expensive snow blower. This is that perfect in between. It's a snow thrower. What does it do? It just eats that snow up and throws it. Matter of fact, it's going to throw it 20 feet in front of you.
No kidding.
Yes,
wow.
Yes. And as you're watching that path right there, it's going to give you 12 inches. That's kind of the left to right, the path or the swath, and then 6 inches deep, which is pretty impressive for something that's this small
and
just
lightweight.
In this lightweight,
yeah.
Exactly. And that's the first thing you're going to notice when you get this home, is just how lightweight it is. Pick it up, yeah, check it out. It's only 12,
oh my gosh,
12 pounds
okay.
With one
That's
hand.
really funny. I thought I went to go reach for this. I haven't picked it up, so I went to go reach for it with 2 hands, and I almost overlifted. Like, you know, when you expect something really heavy, you kind of gonna give it. And I was like, whoa.
I'm twirling it like a baton,
wow.
just to show.
This is amazing.
So when you hear the word snowblower, snow thrower, you may think like, I don't know if I could handle that. It may be too big, it may be too heavy. Well, this is our Snow Joe. By the way, we've been in business over 15 years. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary here with you on HSN. We are the #1 brand of snow throwers in the United States, of both corded and cordless. So we're very proud of that.
Wow.
And if you're wondering, well, again, how is this powered? It's all by battery.
That's great.
So when we come back, I'll show you don't need gas, you don't need cords. We're using our battery and getting battery power.
That's awesome. And also, let's talk a little bit about the batteries, because are they still interchangeable among some of the products?
Absolutely. So this battery that's going to come with this particular configuration is going to be compatible and works with over 100, can you believe it? I think it's almost 150, somewhere between 100 and 150 of our other tools in our lineup. So maybe you're familiar with me over the last 3 seasons with like Guy in the Garden, you know, our outdoor shows. So if you have our mowers, blowers, weed whackers, trimmers, this same battery will work in all of those. So what I want you to pay attention to here is look at the surface. He's actually clearing all the way down to the ground. You could clear 2.5 tons of snow per hour. Is that, that number just blows my, 2.5 ton of snow removal per hour with this machine.
Daggone.
That's a lot of snow.
That's a lot of snow. Wait, and also too, I love the idea if it's deeper than 6 inches, you can kind of do it via layers.
Absolutely.
Right, kind of get one layer knocked out and then go to the next.
Right, exactly. And so I got my old school way just to show you kind of like what not to do, or we just hope that you're not still doing this. But this is my shovel. I spent 40 bucks on this shovel. And so, you know, you may be familiar with this old, you're bending down, you have to scoop it up. Then once you have it, you have to kind of go back and like do the heave-ho. I can do that maybe 2, 3, 4 times. I'm not doing that for an hour. I just can't do it. My back can't deal with it. Maybe you can relate. Sure. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get rid of this old school and kind of give you the new method, the easier way to do it. And why I have these different surfaces is because I want to show you how easy it is to use. You ready? You hit the safety and you just start scooting it almost like a sweeper, and you just go back and forth with it like that, and it's super simple. So I've started with the grass and the turf because I've got a couple dogs at home. I don't know about you, but when it snows, you got to have an area for them to go do their potties. Is it safe in the grass? Yes. What about if you've got the brick pavers? Can it work on that? Look at this. It's going to slide and glide across the pavers. Hey, our floor here at HSN, no problem. And I'll bring it back here and turn it around and direct your attention down here. This is what it is. It's a durable scraper blade, and you're probably saying, well, Bobby, what's so great about this piece of plastic? Well, it's durable, and it's not going to scratch or mar or scar any of your surfaces. So some of the things that we have in our outdoor areas are like that expensive Trex decking, or maybe it's wood, or maybe it's the pavers. If you have a big, heavy snowblower, that has metal at the bottom is going to scratch. This is going to leave no marks, and it's going to slide nice and easy.
Right, that's great too. I love that. And again, I love the fact it's cordless. There's nothing worse than having a cord, because you get all tangled in it. You don't have any kind of reach. You can't get anywhere. It might be a long cord, but the problem is not chewing the cord up inside the machine.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Because you kind of run over it.
Yeah. Especially in the snow. It may be buried in the snow.
I know. You do the cord dance.
Yeah, you're trying to intertwine
and then you're trying to put an extension cord on with it, and you're out in the snow, and it's cold and miserable. You just want to get the job done.
Right. So these were hugely popular last year. We had a TS. What I love that we've been able to do is to bring it back at the same price. It's the same price as last year, but we've given you an upgraded model. I say that because last year was about 350 watts as far as the power. This is 500 watts. So I'm going to bring it up and show it to camera, and I'll just turn it on for a second. Do you see what's going on underneath the hood? That is a double-bladed auger. It is rotating. I'll stop it so you can kind of see it, and then start it again. It's rotating over 2,200 revolutions per minute. So what's happening is that snow gets sucked in there, hits against that backboard, and then shoots out 20 feet. And look at this. You can change it to any direction. When we come back, I'll show that to you.
Awesome. It's directional.
It's directional, exactly. Right. So you can throw the snow either way that you want.
So left or right.
Left or right.
Because you don't want to just throw it in front of you, because then it would just be in your way.
Yeah, it's nice if you're kind of at the edge of your driveway. Instead of throwing it back towards your garage or towards the street, you have your yard on each side. You just angle it to that.
And I want to show you how easy that is when we come back, because it's simple. A lot of times you have to click things and detach things and attach things.
It's just right here on top. See these kind of these blades right here? You just angle it, and it's going to shoot that way. Or if you want the middle, it's like that. Or to the right, it's like that. It's just a simple click. No, nothing hard. And as far as assembly, it's just two poles. You're going to snap this pole, tighten the pole on together. You're going to put your, this is called an auxiliary handle, or a helper handle, as Adam likes to say. I don't always use it. You can if you want to feel that way. I kind of just do it one-handed because it's easier for me that way. And then your battery is right here. It clicks in. I'll hold it still so you can kind of take a look at it. This is
and what's the life on one charge?
It depends. I don't have an exact number because it depends on the temperature. It depends on the load, how much snow you have, how deep it is. Okay. Guy likes to say around 45, 55 minutes, but that's ballpark. It really depends. Okay. But you hit the button there, and you're going to be able to see those 3 green LEDs. That's how you know it is fully charged. But again, this is one of our biggest and most powerful batteries in our Snow Joe lineup. And it just clicks right in the back here like this. You hear that click, you know it's good. And how you turn it on, I'll show you. If you just hit the trigger, it won't go. It's like a lot of our other tools. You have to engage the safety. It's right there by the thumb. I push it in, and then I pull the trigger.
And then now, you can release the safety now.
Then you can release the safety, and then you're off to the races as far as
And then when you lift off, so if you leave it outside and you don't want the kids to mess with it or get into it, then it's totally safe.
Exactly.
You also get the charger to go with it. And remember, that battery is interchangeable. So if you have some other of the Joe products, you can use that battery on here. Yeah. So maybe you've got a really big driveway, or you've got to get out there multiple times. Just grab a battery from one of your other Joe products and stick it in here so they'll work. And that's a real convenience. A lot of systems that are out there, you have one battery for one thing, but then you have to buy a different size battery for another piece. It's nice that you guys stay really consistent across your batteries, so they're all interchangeable. I got to show you this too. Okay, you know, I don't want to be sexist, but okay, ladies, you know, obviously I'm not as strong as Bobby is. If you're the person who's on your own and you got to do it yourself, look at this. Or how many of you have the family member who still is shoveling and you're scared to death for them? They might be older, and I hate to say it, but you hear about people having heart attacks in the wintertime because they're out there shoveling. This is great if you have an older person or someone who lives by themselves, if you're a gal. And again, you know, I'm not as strong as the guys out there, and nobody wants to really hand shovel. That is one of the worst jobs on earth. You know, it's like, oh God, it's snowing. Like they're out there hours and they're sweating, they're late for work. You want something that's easy to make your life easier. I love this if you do have older family members, older parents, and you know they live in a snowy area. How often do you have to go over and shovel their driveway?
Right.
You go, oh, I gotta go to mom and dad's, I gotta go shovel the driveway. Get this for them. I mean, look at this. By myself, I'm lifting this up and I'm moving it around. I mean, and again, it's gonna shoot stuff 20 feet. That is remarkable. If you had a traditional snowblower out here, there's no way I could pick it up. It's way too heavy.
And what we're trying to do, one of the goals of us here at Snow Joe and Sun Joe, is to allow you and empower you to do the job yourself. So you don't have to, you know, call the neighbor's kid over. You don't have to have your kids come over and do it for you. You don't have to rent a unit. You don't have to wait in line at the big box stores. We've got it all for you here for the #1 brand, the market leader in the United States. And I just think there's something to be said for doing it yourself, especially when it's not hard. As you're watching this video, that person doing it is not struggling, it's not straining, it's not bending over. It's letting the machine do the work for you. So that's what we're all about, is finding machinery, fine-tuning them, getting them a strong battery, empowering them with battery so you can be cordless and hands-free and really just get that snow cleared up and out of the way. And the fact that it goes 20 feet is pretty impressive for such a small footprint. And you know what else is neat? It's so small and lightweight, and we've got the hook up here. So just imagine for a second, let's just walk through a scenario. You go to bed, there's no snow. You wake up in the morning, ta-da, it's white blanketed. Maybe your power's out. Well, you can hang this inside your house in the coat closet because that's how small it is. Open your front door and pop the battery on, and then you're just off to the races, doing down your steps, getting down your patio, getting down your walkway or what have you. You can just literally clear your way to the car so you can actually get out and get to work. It's perfect.
And to your point, it's taller than a vacuum cleaner, but it's about the same size, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. The exclusive configuration, normally you have a storage bag that comes with it, so obviously when you're using it, not using it, and you want to put it in the basement, garage, storage, shed, whatever, you get the storage bag included, you get the battery included, you get the charger included, and I have to tell you, that ice scraper is probably one of the greatest inventions ever.
Did you feel it inside?
Yeah, it's so nice. It's fleecy. And I just remember living in Philadelphia, and I would go to scrape my car, and I would get so much snow and ice up my sleeve before going to work. Like that just starts your day off bad. Oh, it's wet, it's cold,
that's
it's
almost
miserable.
as bad as like getting your feet wet like socks wet. Your day is done.
It's done. It's ruined for hours and hours for the rest of the day. You actually get a really great snow scraper, ice scraper for your car included with it, and I love that glove. Do you guys see it? I'll go and show you. It's over here. Look, I'm going to drag this thing with me too because it's so lightweight.
There you go.
But look at this. I love this thing. Look, it's kind of like a ski jacket, the end of a ski jacket. So look, it's got elastic here, and you stick your hand inside here, and now when you're scraping the car window, you're not going to get all that snow, and it's really fleecy and warm on the inside, and it's all quilted. And yes, that's part of our exclusive configuration. So you get that as a bonus item with this, this product. All right, I think we've sold how many now, guys? Almost 700. You know why? Because you either have snow, as Bobby said, or you know it's coming.
You know it's on its way.
And I think it is great to be proactive.
Yeah.
How do we make this even more affordable? So understand, off the retail, you're saving $130 just right out the gate shopping with us. We have 5 flex pays. You can get this home for $55.99. We even reduce the shipping and handling because it's not a set of earrings. I always say that. It's a nice big box. And with the 5 flex, for a little over $33, you have until the end of January. And that's cool because if you're going to get snow, chances are you'll have it by then. So if you decide it's just not right for you or it doesn't meet your needs, you can send it back at the end of January 2025.
And we've got a strong warranty on it as well.
Oh yeah, explain that.
Lets you know, I think we have a 2-year from the manufacturer and then an extra 2-year for us here at HSN
so
customers.
4 years because you're buying it from HSN.
If you're buying it here from HSN, exactly.
Great.
And if you're just tuning in, you're like, what's going on? What we're showing you is the #1 selling snowblower in the market. It's from Snow Joe. And again, we've been celebrating our 5-year anniversary. We're all about giving you and empowering you and enabling you with the right tool for the right job to get out there and just get that snow removed without breaking your back. We don't need this. We're not tied. We're not tethered. So we're saying goodbye to that. You don't need this. You don't need gas. So you're not pulling anything. You're not mixing oil. You're not worrying about, is there gas left at the gas station? Can I even get out to the gas station? We're saying no to all that. We're saying no to old school